You are watching Liberty Online TV.
We look for the news with the around. Log into Liberty TV online. Positively we bring the change. They get the masses involved. Staffs them everywhere, everywhere. We climb the mountain just to get the news. We go down the slums to get the views. Hi, yeah, hey. Voices come. Hi, yeah, hey. Credibility, now we ability. News, give you the views, the tell where you want them. Government issues, democracy, now we not the answer. We human them, God picking, there's a get the power. He count on me, he count on me anyhow. Give you the news, give you the views, the tell where you want them. Government issues, democracy, now we not the answer. Human them, God begin the security power. You can call on me, count on me anyhow. Liberty we ride, like an eagle we fly. Liberty TV day before. Climb the mountain just to get the news. Go down the slums to get the views. Hi, yeah, voices down. Hi, yeah, give the news, give the views, the tell where you want them. Government issues, democracy, now we not the answer. We human them, God picking, there's a get the power. He count on me, he count on me anyhow. Give the news, give the views, the tell where you want them. Government issues, democracy, now we not the answer. We human them, God begin, let's get the power. You can call on me, count on me anyhow. We speak free and fearless, inclusive journalism. Speak free and fearless, inclusive journalism.
Good morning, viewers, and welcome to the first edition of the Breakfast Show for this week, where they come to you live from Liberty Online TV, with a stream on Facebook, YouTube, and also on our website, where they powered by Orange Sierra Leone. We will bring the program come to you this Monday morning. Mina Khadija Bangura.
And Mina Mebel Kaba, good morning. Today is Monday, the 19th day of May 2025. And inside this edition of the Breakfast Show on Liberty Online TV, after we statistics Sierra Leone, we don't pull what said and to postpone the census way for be happen December this year to next year December. The All People's Congress APC party gets concerned them for sake of the postpone way statistics Sierra Leone postpone this particular census. We make them be set up a technical committee on census. We don't look inside the concern the all way the party gets, and Friday we pass so then pull reports outside they indicate the concern them we then get, and also make recommendation them as to waiting statistics Sierra Leone and them pattern them need for do for let the census we then go hold next year go come out fair one.
Well, this and other story them the program for you this morning, plus ex-workman them for Kwedu Limited, the with them been pull a press release usai. They informed the Inspector General and ask for permission, say they want for come out and protest because they say they sack the man them unlawful one, and also then they ask say the company for pay the man them the end of term benefits. Well, yesterday and of course on Saturday we been see videos where been go viral of the ex-Kwedu Limited, the workman them with them, we been take up the streets of Kwedu Town. Usai allegedly them block some roads there, and then the demand say they for pay them and them. And also Usai the chief them Nakono be write letter to His Excellency the President and ask say in need for intervene because they say tension they Nakono and Kono no peaceful. Well, you can know waiting come out of this protest as we can talk to the leader where na Christiana Bona, where they head this particular group of ex-workman them of Kwedu Limited and with them. How the protest be happen and waiting at the way forward for ensure say then get and demand them. We one pandem now for say Kwedu Limited for pay the ban then the end of benefits. All these things inside the program for you this morning. Remember say you say for the watchery at some point you go add your voice to the conversation. Send we your message on +23274 200 545. You can as well send your message in the comment section na any of the platform them we the watch with this morning. This is the breakfast show. They come to you live from Liberty Online TV.
All right, we continue with the show, but we go first na court. Usai Magistrate Sakekura. Now the Freetown Magistrates Court number 1 this past Friday been opening other activities in trial. Usai is sent 50-year-old Joseph Dumbuya and 59-year-old Ahmed Ture go na the Male Correctional Center. For a police allege say they may join on with other people them for overthrow government inside November 2023. For more on this, let we join Mariatu Sheriff as he updates you on court.
50-year-old Joseph Dumbuya and 59-year-old Ahmed Ture don't appear for the first time before Magistrate Sakekura na the Freetown Magistrate Court number 1. For where police alert say them be joined hand together with some other people them for overthrow the government of Salone inside November 2023. Then 2 people here now before the court on 2 count charge them we get for do treason contrary to section 3(1)A of the Treason and State Act of 1963 and murder contrary to section 1 of the Offences Against the Persons Act of 1861. According to the particulars of offense na that, between November 11 to November 26, 2023, the 2 accused people them, together with some other people them, been joined hand together for overthrow the government of Salone without lawful authority. Count 2 states say the 2 accused people them on the same date and place been same way so join hand together for take control of the 5th Battalion at Wilberforce Barracks, Joint Force Command Headquarters na Cockrill, 3rd Infantry Brigade na Moriton, the Correctional Center, and the Sierra Leone Broadcasting Corporation at New Englandville by unlawful authority. Count 2 also states say the 2 accused people them together with some other one them been broke the male and female correctional center and free some prisoner them and we also kill one prison officer Obi Isaac Johnson. Where the court be reading charges to the accused people them, the magistrate not been take any plea from them because of the seriousness of this case. Na ASP Ibrahim Mansare, they prosecute this case na court. Magistrate Sakekura not been agree for gibel to the accused people them and been send them go na the Male Correctional Center and be adjourn this case to May 19 this year. For Liberty Online TV, me na Mariatu Sheriff.
All right, from that court report there, earlier we tell you say we can get updates from Christiana Bona, we now one pandi with them for the ex-Kwedu Limited workman them. Usai last week, they be write a letter. Usai they inform the Inspector General of Police, say they want for come out and protest because they say they sack the man the unlawful one and then for pay them the end of term benefits. Mrs. Christiana Bona, now one of the with them, and I'm been signed this particular letter with them be right to the Inspector General of Police. As on a follow Liberty TV, we been post videos we show them where flare so in action na Koidu who said them been comot all placard they demand say the company for pay their husband them. Well, on the line now from Koidu this morning we get Christiana Bona where now one party woman them we been join this protest. They demand say Koidu Limited for pay demand them. Good morning, Mrs. Bona, and welcome again to Liberty TV.
Yeah, good morning. How are you? Thank you very much.
All right. On Saturday, una been take the streets of Koidu, as I don't tell we viewers and listeners them this morning. Una demand say them for pay una husband them. But before that, we see again a letter outside the chief them na Kono. They ask His Excellency the President for intervene because they say tension they Kono and Kono no peaceful at the moment. Before una take the streets of Koidu for protest. Aside the letter, una be ask the Inspector General of Police for permission. Una been try for involve stakeholder them na Kono?
Yeah, the letter we write to Council of Paramount Chief and we write to ONS and we write to different stakeholders in Konoya. We not just come also no more. We letter it go round to stakeholders.
All right, so is it safe for say una get the blessing of all the stakeholders in Kono before una come out and stage this protest on Saturday?
Well, I'm not going to say 100%. That's I'm not going to say 100%.
How about the inspector? Go ahead, Christiana.
Yeah, like I say, I'm not going to say 100% because even the Inspector General of Police, the AIG currently for the East Idea, we been go meet in our office. He even call we and talk to we, say we not go do the protest. Let we go hold on to peace. But we not glad. So we tell and say, we will not glad you. If we send them on our police approval, we go wait for long, go come on our street. We not go get on this EIR. So if we come on our street, if they want let them go all way, we not care about standing. Because if the people that don't violate the law, then we say we they demonstrate and say pass to wait, we will tell and clearly say we not go wait. So they're not being given clearance.
They're not giving a clearance, but una go ahead with una protest because the videos and pictures them will go viral. It shows say una been there outside the streets of Koidu and una been block some of the roads them. They demand say this company when a Koidu Limited for pay una husband them. Una been get any security presence, although you don't say una not wait for let the police give una permission for go out and protest.
Well, point of correction, we don't block roads there. Now, swamp and the road then, because we mean say block road, that's sometimes when I will go now block different points there, Motka they not go pass, Okada they not go pass, we not block road. Now, side of the road, one pan we take, say now 2 lane deep on the road then. So now one pan the road that we take. And of course, although they not give you clearance, but then as for keep people and safe, there as force people them in there with we that day. Then send police then they may they around for look for any violence or for any other thing.
So Christiana, what you go point at say na that una achieve from this protest where una be all on Saturday? Waiting at the major thing una able for achieve from una demands them una they make to Koidu Limited?
Well, one part the major thing that we able to achieve, at least we voice it don't go. It don't go. The international world don't know say even the president aware of this. People aware they not be even aware saying at this time they go on sometimes the layman go then in village, but if you dey listen radio, you get your WhatsApp phone. I know say the news don't go to the least person. Now Saloya say this night now the situation now they go on Saloya. So if anybody get for Sidonia, I feel say people aware they're concerned, they're gonna say the woman themselves don't involve.
Una been dressed like mine workers them. Una been put on regalia them where most time na people who they work na the mines. They put them on. What's message where una be they try for send? Waiting then regalia there be they symbolize as part of una protest?
Yeah, because we been sit down and discuss as woman then. We decide say if now we ordinary close there, we decide for where. Or we decide for put on black. Some man go sit down and I go ask, what's up with the woman then on streets when ordinary black they wear. But we decide say, well, let we put on woman the uniform there. That's go show say because na uniform that's way popular na Kwedu City. If anybody see that uniform there by you, it go straight away not say you na Kwedu limited worker. So we decide for put on remand the uniform there. If person see we say, you know go able a question no go there. You go no straight away say this na Kwedu only woman there and national workers their wives there.
During the protest, una been get any stakeholder from Kono wey meet una for engage una or any stakeholder from the company itself, Kwedu Limited, wey can meet una and get a conversation as to how una go able resolve this impasse?
We not get no stakeholders wey meet we on that particular issue.
So what you go say the protest we una do over the weekend achieve towards this cause?
Well, just like I say, the protest we do over the weekend, we believe say it go yield a fruit because the news don't go viral. People don't know about the issue. We know say this protest here, it will bring results or it will bring answer. If even not bring answer, we know they stop. We know to stop. Police give you clearance, you know give you clearance. We know that for stop. They all let you no more. We just give them time no more for some 2 to 3 days. No year waiting will come out of this protest here. We don't stay sure. But if we not hear anything, we not get for stop until they meet to we husband and demand stay. Because we the suffer, we picking in the suffer, homes and the suffer. So until they meet to them demand stay, before we go stop.
So does that mean una get for stage another protest if the 2-3 days where you talk about make mention of if they not respond to una go stage another protest?
If we not get any answer, we know the tire. Just like I say, we ready for common and street. If a man they know the common and street, we with the woman they all the suffer. So we don't tire with the suffer. We ready for common and street. If even self na 10 next year, we ready for common. We don't sacrifice ourselves for that.
As you don't say, una not get for stop until una get the result where una want, when una for pay una husband them the end of service benefits. This is clear say Kwedu Limited don't emphasize and say because they sack una husband them for misconduct, no benefits not due them. When again people go hear from una?
Well, I'm not gonna show you the exact dates because we the executive then we get for Sido and plan but we know the relent and we know the stop. Just like I don't say.
All right,
so at any time inside this week.
All right, many thanks, Christiana. We talked to we this morning. We'll continue for the follow-up on how on a protest then we say una will continue for stage na Kwedu until una get results. We'll continue for follow-up and see how this they go. Many thanks to you talk to we this morning.
No, you're welcome.
All right, that's Christiana Bona, the leader for the ex-Kwedu Limited workers that with them we stage protest over the weekend at Kwedu. Outside, then they demand say Kwedu Limited for pay demand them the end of service benefit. And according to them, they be write letter to the Inspector General of Police for give them permission for come out and protest. But he said they no hear from the Inspector General of Police and that not stop them. They been come out protest and send message where he believes say it don't reach to the stakeholder the way it's supposed for reach to, and then they look forward for let them go call them, let them go get a resolve on this particular impasse where they now Nakono. As the chief them Nakono self be write letter address them to His Excellency the President who side and they ask say then for intervene on this issue as they say tension they Nakono and Kono no get peace right now. We'll continue for follow how things they unfold Nakono and we'll go bring canto on the stories there.
Right, we dey continue with the breakfast show and they go now na Parliament. Outside this BNTM, the Minister of Gender and Children's Affairs, Aissata Mahoy, being go lay the 2024 Child Rights Bill na Parliament. Outside part of the team where they inside the now for ensure so they reduce the number of girl picking them where he married before they 18-year-old and serve plenty other thing and they inside the bill where they now na committee stage. As member of Parliament, them they look inside the bill now. Let me join Al Hassan Kuruma as he go report more on this.
Thursday, May 15 this year, the Minister of Gender and Children's Affairs, Aissata Mahoy, don go lay the Child Rights Act Bill 2024 na Parliament. This bill dey for punish anybody wey married pikin wey dey below the age of 18. This bill dey for protect the pikin dem na salon, not for go into early marriage. The leader of government business, Honorable Matthew Numa, where he been they debate the bill, he said Parliament need for look inside some of the laws them where they inside the bill Tranga 1. We not go confuse the people.
Is relocation. And the substantive proposal put in the bill, I think we agree on that. So let's read it from by clause, line by line, and even repeating himself here very carefully. Because we asked him to do so. So if we are now saying the rule which we have made before, and we are now saying we are not going to look at the structure of the text of what we do have. I don't know what for now, how can you put some hard copy or makers when we have agreed that we are nearly doing the election in the land. So I have something I want to say.
The leader of the opposition, Honorable Abdul Kagbo, inside your debate, he said members of Parliament they need for look into the laws there inside the bill Tranga 1, clause by clause. We go for help the people of Salone understand what in this bill they about.
House and to publicly express the opinion of your people that is in this bill. And I'm confident because the level of unanimity that I'm hearing, it means that the clauses that are very controversial on this bill have the majority of members of Parliament against it. We can vote against them when the need arises, but for us to keep procrastinating passing of this bill, I'm not sure that this House should run away from making laws. We should look at the law. We are here. One of the primary reasons, or one of the primary, the traditional role of the members of Parliament is to ensure that we represent our people. Let us not do anything on this bill that is against the wish of our people.
The Speaker of Parliament, Honorable Singapore Solomon Thomas, he says certain things in the Parliament not for pass because they're not there inside the laws of Salone.
Yes, we know. But the bulk of the bill is good. The bulk of it. Don't condemn the entire bill because probably one or two clauses. Those clauses that are critical, those clauses that the citizens do not agree with, who expunge. We expose those clauses that are not good, that are not right for the citizens, because we are here representing them. But the bulk of the bill is progressive. The bulk of it. So this is for the information or the edification of the public. Don't condemn the entire bill. You know, the problem, leader of government business is that most people do not even read throughout all the documents. They don't read the documents. They just assume. Because somebody somewhere read it. Because somebody somewhere read it.
The whip of the opposition, Honorable Abdul Karim Kamara, say Parliament need for look into the laws there where they inside the Child Rights Act Bill 2024, we go help the people across the country for understand within this bill they about, and Parliament gets the responsibility for help the Minister of Gender and Children's Affairs for ensure say they make this bill in the interest of the people of Salone. For Liberty Online TV, Al Hassan Kuma the report.
All right, we dey continue the breakfast show. They come to you live from Liberty Online TV. We dey stream na Facebook, YouTube, and also na we website. Don't forget we can talk to a member from the All People's Congress APC party as they don't raise concern but the census process where statistics alone don't postpone, and this then be set up a technical working committee. We look inside some of the issues them. And on Friday, then we pull the report, outside they make the recommendation them. We'll can talk to a member of that technical working committee. They just know inside the program. We go can tell with the All People's Congress APC party them position. But quickly, let we go now Waterloo, outside Center for Community Impact and Sustainability in our organization, where don't they support women and girl picking them for let them go learn work. And this means them then go give the support to 200 girl picking and women them na the Waterloo community. We reported David Yankee Sise Bindide and he go now report.
As the Center for Community Impact and Sustainability still they carry on with the skill training, also they can train over 200 girl picking them. Now 6 different community them na Waterloo, na the western part na Freetown. Also they can train women and girl picking them with different skill work them like hairdressing, tailoring, for make cake and plenty other skill work them as way then go able tap the pasmark way how woman and girl picking them they go inside early marriage and get belle where they don't want. But for know how this don't benefit girl picking them where they part of this training. Now Waterloo community then girl picking been explained.
Well, this training I don't learn cooking from because during this cake you know I come in these few weeks they don't begin the practice we how to make the cake. And we start out for make cake and we don't even bake cake the past class. I don't learn for make hairstyle, for plants and fix ribbon. This thing what I can do so, and they improve me. I like where I not go because I go school. I sit me work, so I not get requirements. But I glad because why this woman I wake out of this thing here, na this community here. We don't make all legal people don't improve na the community. We all don't make we don't serious like na ideas done.
Ramatulai Kamara, now the communications person for this organization, been talk about how the organization go help develop deprived community them and empower young girl picking them.
In a sense, we're not going to just engage the media for talk to them, but we also get what we call the community campaign. We get for visit some remote communities them, like the Western Rural District of Sierra Leone. For say we get in touch with the youth them, know them problem, and see how we can come in for help them, and see how we can come in for teach them a skill where they go use for empower themselves.
Ramatulai Kamara end up say then go continue for work with other organization them as way for make them go able to provide better support for young people na deprived community them na the country. For Liberty Online TV, me na David Yankee Sise the report.
All right, you still watch the breakfast show on Liberty Online TV and continue for sending message, ask you question concerning issues them where we discuss inside the breakfast show this morning. We continue for look at more issues. Let we just go outside this past Friday. The All People's Congress APC party meet with journalists them outside and go talk about reports where the technical working committee pull for sake concern them we then get but the census will for been happen December this year, but statistics Sierra Leone be don't postpone them to December 2026. Let we watch the report as another issue that we deal with inside the program this morning. Let we just quickly join Mohammed Kamara. We been the part of the press conference where the All People's Congress be all on Friday.
Na Na so it be time like Friday, May 16, na New Book Feast Hotel na Freetown. Outside APC executive members, party flag bearer aspirants, top officials and party supporter them, they come together at one meeting for listening to waiting the APC Census Technical Committee FENOT. But the 2025 population and housing census, where statistics alone don't postpone to 2026. And SEF also read the party in position, but the 2025 decennial census, where statistics alone don't postpone to next year, where it be the read the party in position. The National Secretary General for the APC party, Lansana Dumbuya Esquire, before start for condemn the government and say that they make statistics alone go against the country in constitution, where say for all the decennial population and housing census inside this year, but that's not be happen.
The All People's Congress, APC, is deeply alarmed and strongly condemns the government of Sierra Leone's decision through Statistics Sierra Leone to postpone the constitutionally mandated 2025 decennial population and housing census to 2026. This sudden and unjustified postponement raises serious concerns about the government's commitment to good governance, transparency, and planning. It also reawakens bitter memories of the disastrous, mismanaged, and politically manipulated 2021 midterm population and housing census. That exercise not only lacked credibility, but it also laid bare the gross incompetence, lack of professionalism, and a dangerous politicization of Statistics Sierra Leone, an institution that should remain neutral and independent and technically sound.
Lawyer Lansana Dumbuya be same also condemn President Bio in proclamation where it be made September 9 last year, but the national population and housing census, as he say, that's not be premature proclamation.
The APC categorically condemns the premature and ill-conceived proclamation of the National Population and Housing Census by the President on the 9th of September 2024. This decision, which clearly lacked proper technical grounding, reveals a disturbing pattern of poor governance and disregard for lawful and evidence-based planning. According to the 2002 Census Act, the President is empowered to proclaim a census only on the informed advice of the minister responsible for planning and economic development.
Lansana Dumbuya continue for explain, but waiting make APC party not believe statistics alone, as he said they're not professional.
There was an alarming surge of professionally qualified and experienced staff within the relevant census department. Many of those assigned lacked even the basic skills to conduct or manage key components of national census. Unfilled critical positions. No meaningful recruitment of technical personnel such as mappers and field staff had been undertaken, raising serious doubts about the institutional seriousness of Statistics Sierra Leone.
Mr. Dumbuya say other concern where the APC party gets, now the one we get for do it the money where the party believes say na crisis will surround the 2026 population and housing census, because government no want to release the $37 million where statistics alone need for plan and implement this census.
As mentioned earlier, the financial irresponsibility and resource gap. Out of a required, that was what was estimated at the time by the government, out of a required 37 million to fund the census, the government of Sierra Leone committed a mere 6.5 million and shamefully had disbursed only $400,000 as of the time of the UN mission. This exposes not just a funding gap, but a credibility gap the government simply does not have the commitment to execute this exercise properly. And it will seem as if they do not care at all if the census is held or not.
Lansana Dumbuya end up call on government for ensure say they work with all the recommendation them where the party don't make. And Seth say the APC party prepare for resist the government strongly if they attempt for go against the recommendation they are. For Liberty Online TV, me na Mohamed Kamara, the reports.
Alright, continue for watch Liberty TV. As you don't watch that report, they outside the All People's Congress this past Friday. Now the new Brookfields Hotel, them been gather for talk about waiting the technical committee. Been find out after we statistics salon been postponed. The census will be supposed for begin December this year. We go try for get somebody from statistics salon after we then go down meet and look inside the APC Technical Committee, they report and recommendation them as then go can respond to some of them things then they will they be state inside that particular report. They end safe this morning. Hopefully we can talk to somebody from the All People's Congress APC party where they part of the technical working committee on the census postponement. But quickly, let me go down at the eastern parts of Freetown as now one place where reports where reach Liberty TV now that then they get serious challenge for transportation, especially for picking them where they come na school na this western part and safe people where they walk na this western part can get long line them for get transports na morning and safe even time after work and after school. This may make we reporter Al Hassan Koroma be look inside this issue and he gonna report.
Forget transport na the eastern part, there be serious concern for people where they live na that part na Freetown. Especially morning time where people can left them host them for go do the normal business them and they want themselves we can go walk could picking them all can rush for get transport. The same thing can happen the even time where then same people here can rush back for go that they host them. One thing they will feel like pattern na the long line where can they na the different place them outside popular where people can turn up for get public transport. Where government been introduced the waka fine bus them, plenty people been believe say the waka fine bus here go reduce the challenge where people can get for sake of public transport. But the time where I be they do the story, the people who I talk to make strong allegation say the waka fine bus them not boko again. As them tell me say some pardon bus here not in a street again. Because then say plenty pardon bus here don't book down.
They found out say now for transportation business we don't strain because from all this waka fine system come they don't stop people that put that and we strain actually and this so that they don't make the price don't come up from 5 to 7 and you see that they really difficult so we right now. So we really the strain right now.
What you expect the government for do?
The waka fine they don't they plenty people in the struggle for transport the transport. People in the crowded team up na then junction there. The worker find they're not enough. Sometimes I find it very difficult. If you know me see worker find for even them other motorcade for let them go on that road day, very difficult for getting. So pass you use other road.
You know already we don't know there's worker find but then at this country way for the people for transportation business. That transportation business to help people better, but we expect much. The worker fine for the take people in low position of the price back now one, them two worker fine with the easy worker fine with Boston they broke down, get a lot of accidents in the street.
We they see now the worker fine they like to me own experience we call me say they won and accident that's much again like before. It look like say maybe they don't reduce them or some of them don't get they don't unbug because like to that because like now few worker fine they would see right now more like Western and Eastern as well because on 2 ways they're gonna get all the common bus station to Calbaton, they get all the common from bus station by Wally Johnson Street to Lumley Park because they don't make the other bus stop the bus.
We then concern here we don't hear from people we Liberty Online TV talk to say government through the Ministry of Transport and Aviation get plenty work for do for make sure say then tackle the public transport problem na the eastern part na Freetown. As them people here believe say the ministry and they want them we get the waka fine bus them for look inside the way how then they operate. Then people here say the waka fine bus them not they allow other bus them for use the road them na freedom. We make the commercial bus them they use the other road them. We make people who I talk to say na this na the reason we make transport problem they na the eastern partner freedom. For Liberty Online TV, Al Hassan Kouma the report.
Comprise on the mix.
We dey look for the news we dey around. Log into Liberty TV online. Positively we bring the change. They get the masses involved. Staff them everywhere. We climb the mountain just to get the news. We go down the slums to get the views. Voices come. Credibility, now we ability news, give the views, the tell where you want them. Government issues, democracy, now we not the answer. We man them, God picking the executive power. The count on here, the count on we any hour. Give the news, give the views, the tell where you want them. Government issues, democracy, now we not the answer.
Alright, welcome back. It's still Iwaji Breakfast Show on Liberty Online TV, and continue for dropping message, ask questions and comments on the issues them we did talk about inside the program this morning. Remember, say today at this edition of the Breakfast Show, we go for talk to the All People's Congress APC party for Seka concern them where they get for the census where statistics Sierra Leone be done postpone. Waiting at them concerns here and the recommendation them where they put inside one reports where the technical team be work on. We go for can discuss and shortly. Let we go first at the eastern parts of Freetown, who side together them na the peace markets. They threaten say then go strike if city council take this market for be part of the work when a project for the cable car. Let we watch as Maria to Sheriff bingo wakade and talk to the together them.
The Peace Market na market where na Ferry Junction na the eastern part na Freetown, and this market don't exist for over 20 years now and get over 20,000 people where they do business and tap na that side. But this BNTM information be they go around say council wants for go broke this market because they want for go build the car cable park. We make Liberty Online TV be go work on this market, and I've been forced start for talk to Ibrahim Sori Bangura when at the National Secretary General for the Petty Traders Union. We been start for tell we but the history of this market.
The history of this market came about the time where the late Honorable Haji Ahmad Tijan Kaba been there in his tenure as president of the country. We see say traders them fluctuate in the streets, and therefore the bank be boku, the traders with the machuka. That is say make traders them come out in the streets. Therefore being therefore implement the operation what they call free flow. The president Onapa Haji Bure, after giving that mandate they made traders them come out in the streets. Now they therefore what they can be waiting for give vote of thanks. Now they turn to the bank when the late Haji Ahmed Tijan Kaba. Say yes, now we don't agree for pool members in the street. But when they put person in Papa, if for get we say for day, he said therefore, we say would they go put them traders there? Yeah. Well, government not give you police. Then council not give bill market them for me. Now then the president say, we now go na Ferry Junction, place they do for Aberdeen, we go na Aberdeen APC Tank. Lumley, we go Black Tank. Then the cell company, place they back, we go take them. Play factory, we go take them. Waterloo, Lumpa community and petty traders, now they will give the outside and call 5-5. So now they traders can fluctuate to this way. There comes about the living of these markets.
But waiting the brokeway council wants to go broke this market means to people them wait tap and they do business na that side.
Then they will feel bad because now we go school. Now how back they get because you can't for broke, I'm not glad more with woman then. How we get this market? Because here we say the mayor want for come broke now from in car park. But if you can't pay this car park here, with the strain, with the woman, some of you are single parenting. Some of you will not get so that they help free for do business. And I have the girl want to make get picking the way they go college. We they ask the mayor, may look to that, make it get sympathy. We then at this market, we they try for not get living in a market. Some of them, not they get better sense. If you say they can't bring car park here, you're not go happy and you're not go down well with you. How we go survive?
Thousands of people will survive inside this place here. You can't see the pool there. Who said you do that? And we benefit will be there. Whose house will go fence for? Because some people are more than 23, 24 years. You know, you just everything you get. So microcredit you can take and then buy me to car this and you can't pull it. Who said I will say to the people. So they say they will do that. I don't believe they therefore don't be picking because according to how the young man and the area that the environment are ready for landing.
Definitely the message will not go down well to you. And we're not glad we'll not go accept them today, we'll not go settle down. We'll put them in anyway. Because if you look at people who are running now over 20 years, you don't do the business, I mean a trader. You understand? You look at the own business they don't, you understand? We didn't have to do business. All of a sudden no more, just the mayor come for see, you have to come and analyze this place to destabilize this particular business entity within there. No. Make me worrisome. And I security concern. We not go agree.
Q. I've been talked to some traders them where they do business na the market. We say if council insist say then go broke this market, then the traders them no go agree and say traders them all over the country go come out na do and protest.
In particular, we call them and they come in protest for say no to this car cable project, particularly in these markets.
Yeah, we not agree for making you go broke Naya. If you broke Naya, we not going to survive. We go with the straight as woman. We not get man with the support you. So they ask the mayor, do ya may not broke Naya for we because we are woman we get for do business. May look onto we, may know what for do for we as a business trader. We not business they do. The entire space market for business. So may not attempts for broke Naya with a big and good.
And go this Ada, what to play one and go this. Because I don't settle for camp and they kind of outside, like how the country they switch. You know, easy. So make them be very careful. Let them know.
If you Akisoya say the car for broke here, the entire country say that they will pull it from the streets. Will they protest for vehemently for now? We resist them and say no, we will not take them. Because here we not just can grab here. We understand what they pay list to government. If we pay list to government, we get document from Pakistan. If you see the goods the way they are the Kabbalah units. Where they bring from all kind of market from the Kabbalah units with the Kaya and all our other sector. If you say they not go agree, consider with the union, with the traders then, for them Schwam, any other alternative, say pass it broke here, no, you go miss a full resistance from the traders.
Where Liberty Online TV be contact the mayor for the Freetown City Council, Yvonne Akisoya, e been tell we say council not pull any official statement it, but this market, but been given the go ahead for use part of one write-up where person been write na social media this BNT. Usa is say council not get any plan for broke the peace market, but na small portion of the land na the edge of the market council wants for use for build the car cable power park where it say go benefit school picking and people them where they live na that side day, including the traders them. The write-up end up say this portion of the land go allow the traders them and the car cable park for operates on the same side. Liberty Online TV will continue for do follow up on waiting the happen at this peace market between the traders them and council. So till that same day for Liberty Online TV, me na Mariatu Sheriff.
All right, we continue with the breakfast show where they come to you live from Liberty Online TV, where they stream na Facebook, YouTube, and also now we website where they powered by Orange Sierra Leone. If you watch me from YouTube, drop we comments on any of the issues they would on deal with inside the program this morning. And also, if na Facebook you they watch from, drop we comments on any of the issues them where they can discuss this morning inside the program. As we tell on us say, we go can look at a report where the All People's Congress Technical Working Committee being pulled this BNTM, which states then concern them, we get for do with the postponement of the census, where Statistics Salon being supposed for all this December this year, as His Excellency the President may make the proclamation where this not in constitutional mandate. But according to the All People's Congress, the APC party then say this particular proclamation where His Excellency the President may make be illegal, and then believe say na money governments not get for all the census we suppose for begin this year, we make Statistics Salon say then they postpone them. Well, Liberty TV be reach out to Statistics Salon. We are sure we say then they meet today for look at the APC party then concern, and then go come out to the media for respond to them concern there. Well, today we can get somebody from the technical working group where the All People's Congress been set up for look inside the reason them will make them feel say Statistics Salon being postponed the census to a date where then go announce just now.
All right, well, we'll continue with the breakfast show, and we'll go on the phone now. Usai, we go join somebody from the Working Technical Committee at the APC for let we get a conversation around concerns them where the APC gets regarding this census where Statistics Sierra Leone postponed. But let we first start. Good morning and welcome to the breakfast show. Start to introduce yourself to the viewers then.
Very good morning, viewers. Mina Abubakar Kagbo, we commonly call ABS. We attached now the APC National Secretariat and also a member of the APC Census Committee.
All right, let me just know firstly, the APC Census Committee, why una been set them up?
Well, the reason which make we the party leadership deem necessary, first of all, is that we are a political party. We also get a role for play in the governance of the country. So when we see things that will not ever happen at the country, the way the President, His Excellency President Mother Bill be make a proclamation, and then suddenly they come and make a changes to that, and they not tell people in Sierra Leone the reason as to why they do that, other than say a lack of preparedness from the reports we come up from international partners them. So that trigger a concern from a party we say we don't conduct census in this country. As I say, Khadija, like where you did in our studio, you know exactly what's in the happen. We've been in governance, and then also soon we come back to governance. So then not to see the way APC not understand as to how for conduct census in the first place, and the things then we governments, the level of preparedness we government for only do for governments we committed for do things them as per the constitution of the land. So the moment we see say the president the Statistics Sierra Leone come back with the reports who come and talk say there was no level of preparedness in their own side, so therefore the census is postponed, which they can say we BBC I'm straight say there's something where not right at all. So President do the proclamation, the leadership we don't constitute this committee so that APC we able for do we own background work and ensure that we able for deliver a credible census to the country.
According to you, you said the moment where Statistics Sierra Leone announced it and they postponed the census, APC party realizes something is wrong. Waiting when I don't fair not say wrong with the whole process, we make Statistics Sierra Leone postpone them.
Well, first of all, Khadija and listeners, we all go recall 2015 say under the former president, His Excellency Ernest Bai Koroma, we conduct census. So we know waiting obtain or waiting for do as a government for prepare yourself for make we forget census. And then we also see waiting be happen at a time where under this same government wouldn't be one for do a midterm census, the kind enthusiasm wouldn't show to Sierra Leone, and even to the extent of defying the advice of the international partners. They say they give you technical support and also they give you financial support just because they want for do and because they want for achieve a political end. So we see that. So and now you say then the regards to census, then they can say there's nothing, and you'd see even the money where the government pledged here, they've done nothing, very little money, as little as $400,000. They don't disperse. The chunk of money for getting the census, the total amount is over 30 million. So there's no preparedness at all from the side of the government. For us, we see that was politically motivated for let it appear to the partners as if they're not ready for the census. We know exactly what they try for do. Now that in prompt we for make we actually the APC from APC's leadership say make we get a team ready. And one of the things then we see say they're not ready at all, and statistics now say this without any fear of contradiction. Don't actually descend as an institution where don't give in to the state capture agenda of these governments. Most institutions have been captured. They've been spoon-fed direct from the government, which entail in for do contrary to the statutory role and responsibility we them for do to Sierra Leoneans them. So we see the excuse they can't give. Sum up at all. Khadija and listeners, sum up at all. How can you just sit down and say, I am not prepared? But this is a constitutional mandate we're supposed to do. The word the signal is very clear. That the constitution, you ought to have conducted census every 10 years. And that is an express provision of the constitution. So you cannot say, I am not prepared. If you are in governance for making people for do something, for deliver things them on the basis of the timeline where the constitution give you. If you're not able, then obviously that means you don't go against the constitution.
Mr. Kabola, take you back to the issues of finances where you just make mention of. We host the Minister of Finance, Sheku Ahmed Fantamadi, in our studio, and we ask him, say, if government gets money for conduct the census. In response, yes, government get money and then prepare for fully fund the census. Also, una pull the information whilst una they do una investigation as a committee, we say na financial constraint government gets for all the census.
It is not a secret anymore, Khadija, and I think say even when the partners them come, a lot of meetings them where SLPP own a secret meeting and we then go deceptively, then also tell the partners the APC was invited. So this information is not hidden anymore, and are surprised even from a journalist point of view where I don't know if they'll be invited sooner, but it's not a secret anymore. The idea in the crisis money no day. This is the SLPP government. We know when it comes.
The Minister of Finance talk say government get money and then prepare for fund the census, according to the Minister of Finance.
When the test is in the pudding, Khadija. If they say them get money, why not do them? Khadija, it's just like you. You get your picking when you go school, you get for seat exam, NPSC, and then there's a timeline for you pay for them. You come out as parents, say, I'm a responsible parent. I'm able for take care of me picking. I'm able make for you get the level of education where in wants. Then when time reach, you don't say you get money. The whole time reach, you picking able for go seats because of fees. What are you saying? That's a contradiction in you as a parent. So now the same thing don't happen. The same government will talk, say they don't get money. Because when you talk about preparedness, it all boils down to one thing, which is money. And logistical preparedness. If you say, and even those logistics also, most of it, it's also the money. Now money get for use for get certain things then ready. So if you say you get money and you're ready for do the thing, then the time reach you not do them, it comes back. Do you really have the money? They don't. And if they have the money, are they willing? Let's accept for 1 second, say they get the money. So if they get the money, why do not spend them? Because they don't politicize the whole thing as we know this government. Anything what they do, na politics, na political end. They have no consideration of the people of this country. They have no consideration to the constitution of the land. They have no consideration for the laws of the land. When they want to do something, call and say paupa. then they do them as to how they want them. So now that make you come out for tell the people of Sierra Leone and for remind them say this same government and also for draw the attention of our partners and say this same government where don't renege on their constitutional responsibility time and time again, they want to do it again. That is how we all in Sierra Leone, we know when this government want for do a midterm census. It's not a secret. So the point that even some parliamentary procedures they want for do in terms of laying out paper, then go and decimate all of that. They have no respect. Then go to the thing a makeshift a parliament that been to money. And some of the traditional way they constitute parliament, they don't even think about that. Then come back with sorry. Now that's in they say because there was an intent for come and manipulate the political system of this country at their own advantage, and that's not that they want for do. Now I make way people like Paran, you see other people they can brag and wait and they do everything not for do. They have no respect for the law of this country, and we want to say to them. This time, it will not be business as usual. And we meant it. Sierra Leone belongs to all of us. If you want to win election at this country, and census is not just about election-related purposes, it's also for planning. You know, there's a lot of things we'll get for doing at this country. Education is one. There's a lot of things there. And today, even institutions, if they want to help Sierra Leone, they rely on credible census data. If you say you don't want to do that today for come off fine, which means you hamper the progress of the country. And we are going to say to them, no, it not happen. We will deny them vehemently. They're not able to do anything this time around. Where EBC and not they in line with what the country wants and what the constitution not states.
Mr. Cabo, how una party the APC arrived to the conclusion say the census process has been politicized?
It's very clear, and let me say this again. When a member say we signed not very recently, but not too long ago, we signed an agreement, which is an agreement of national unity, will led to the tripartite committee work with the Rongi their recommendations. And if you go to that recommendations, then the 38 A and B talk about census data, and it's very clear. This is an agreement between us and them. These are the people who we say they're not even an agreement, they're not the honor. If they're not respect constitution, how can they even regard an agreement which is between two parties? So in that report, in that recommendation 38 A and B, and they talk about the use of decennial census data. It's very clear. Say now only that data the government get for use for the purposes of boundary delimitation. So they know this, and section 38B talk and very clear say when you conduct a census where you don't try to get data, you don't develop data from that census day, but the process of you coming to the final process a day below 2 years, you cannot use that data for the purpose of boundary limitation. So what they're doing, they want to revert back to the default process, which is the for use the PR system. This is not that they want. Now making the delay, then they take and say, okay, well, we want to do census in 2026, but when you look at what you need, the prerequisite steps that we need for take before you conduct a census, cartographic mapping, it will take over nearly about a year or so. You have to do pilot census. All of these things, the timeline of it, you look at, it's very tight. If we say we do this census 2026, so we want to say to these governments, yes, we are signatories to that agreement. But when our members say there's a constitution, we don't deal at the country, we that constitution, that particular constitution, and the clause is already there. We talk about a census, it's bigger than anything, any agreements. So one for tell them if that's not they then thinking, we very much believe say now that and thinking somebody, let's just like when the president make the proclamation, somebody will go tap him back, say, oh, we have an agreement with APC, we don't agree for XYZ. Now that's making them come back, then can begin the talk, say, because just quoting from the words of the finance minister say they have the finance, why they not do one? Why they not prepare? That is the question. So everything what they do, it amounts not for the interest of the country, but for political end. That is the SLPP. And I make with you up to date. You see, they don't spend how many years when they're in governance. There's nothing to write home about.
You say on ready for resist the SLPP government if they want for do anything way contrary to the constitution. How una plan for resist them? Is it by the courts or by the rule of law, or una get plan for take on the streets?
So first of all, we are a credible registered political party and the biggest political party in the country. We get a constitution. We tell we give the rights to so many things. Them way even a citizen for register in own disagreements with the government. There are so many courts could be one of the things, and anything where we deem lawful, where we deal within the laws of the land, we know they hesitate to use that. For to tell his government say enough is enough.
So even before the APC Technical Committee planned for come out with reports where on have been pulled this past Friday, concerns them beyond they come from on a party regarding this whole census process, although they don't postpone it now. From then day to now, Statistics Sierra Leone at any time they don't respond to the concerns them where the APC gets regarding the process.
Yeah, first of all, as I start the interview just now, I don't tell you say not only statistics, but Statistics Sierra Leone among other institutions. They've been consumed by this state capture agenda. So anything where the institution they do, they need to consistent with the statutes with the established statutes we make. Then they exist and inexistent first of all, and they do things with the directives of the power that be. So they're not they look you, they're not they care because they can say there's a government up there where we see the remote control them for do what them for do. They don't respect even a simple thing for say engagement. They don't respect that. So we are not surprised for see either Statistics alone not accord with the respect to get as the biggest political party. We get a huge number of MPs that are represented at the House of Parliament. You know, we're not to say that we're surprised. It's not a novelty. All the institutions that have been consumed by this state capture agenda, they know they pay credence to all of those processes and procedures where they follow as institutions the way for serve states independently. So we are not surprised if Statistics not actually establish contact to the APC.
So at this stage, I know say when a party don't make recommendations, then before they can look at the recommendations, then you already don't say Statistics Sierra Leone not done the listen to waiting on a done the talk regarding this census process. Una believe say the position where una don't get, where una don't pull official in a door. Any difference the way it go make towards the process where we expect say December 2026 Statistics Sierra Leone go do the census?
All right, that's na
Abubakar. SLPP, we know this SLPP government. Khadija, I don't know if you hear me.
Yes, clearly. Go ahead, Mr. Kabo.
We all know say this SLPP government, they more believe in for let them please with partners them than therefore they please the people of Sierra Leone. So anything they do so far them feel say the partners are okay with that. They feel say na the new success as a governance. So we know this. And again, the people who in the work with, it's not as if they don't know what's going to happen. So in terms of us as a party, the approach will run sick. Now for go back and tell them, say, now they can forget a chunk of this money. Now in the midst of forgetting this chunk of the money, let us know that
All right. Hello.
There has to be value for money. There has to be value for money. So we draw the attention of them, but more so, we're not actually looking to just the international partners. This is not something we'll get for take as Sierra Leoneans, even yourself. Because the implication of us not having a timely census and a census we're credible, and the implications they're huge, Khadija. So this is not just about waiting the foreigner thing, it's about waiting me and you. This country, as we say, look the way the country they go down. If the governments not do the right thing, it gets a huge impact to us, the citizens. And this is where a political party like APC, when are the biggest, and for now we get a huge representation of parliament. We come in for tell them, say, it's not going to be business as usual. And we meant every word. We say this to this government, and we say this to Statistics Sierra Leone. Anything we don't say, now that census day, we mean them say that's thing they will stand for, and the best thing them for do, let them do the needful. If they not do the needful, APC will come up and state in position, and we'll state to position. Everybody gonna say APC we don't say this, and APC we say if this not do, APC go do this. Well, as I say, we sit down, we are law abiding. We hope the government will listen. Because that Sierra Leone is all we have. Let us they think about self to the point that you try to put this country in a position where we're not going to find tomorrow. And they don't know, see, they don't do quite a lot of things them. Not as if we are weak, but because we want for them peace win. Now that's not the thing. But we don't reach at a point, and we not even reach at the wall, as if I can quote the words of the Secretary General, Loyal Senate Dumbuya. We not allow us to follow reach at the wall. We saw this when I do the stop. We cannot reach there. And if we ask them for letting do the right thing, and we APC is here to support the process, following forget a credible census. But anything less than that, we will resist that.
Mr. Cabo, the presidents don't do in constitutional mandates when I for make a proclamation on the census we supposed for happen this December. But statistics salon we get the experts them for conduct this job say then constrain. Would they not come out for tell people they're waiting at the right reasons? And when they talk about constitution and legality, who side the disconnect there? If the president don't make the proclamation according to the constitutional mandate, then statistics salon say then constraint. Who side the disconnect there, Naya?
Okay, so again, now just put some. They use liberty as a prototype here for make we explain or understand exactly what they happen. Yes, the president don't come, he don't make the proclamation, and somebody will say the governments don't do their own, and now it's up to Statistics Sierra Leone. Let's say, for instance, before you start this program, there are logistical preparations you don't get, and the person when the gatekeeper now on your own institution we go say do this. You don't come say we engage APC 8 o'clock on Monday on this. But before that, we are therefore use a generator. This person ain't for sign the check for him and go buy petrol. And this is Minister of Finance. The way the time reached and can out for lay, who now don't ready staff and did for work. Because not to say people are not doing a statistics. Please start the work. Yes, there's also a problem because the other problem within a statistic, they don't sack a huge chunk of staff the way we say, then get the expert know-how for deliver census. But let's go back to what they say just now. If you carry you don't can on a station of money, you're ready with your staff then for commence the program. You tell the engineers then so now go put the generator then go find out say petrol no did who is responsible. Is it you? Wait for the interview me, or is it management? And management here is the government of Sierra Leone. So just by the waiting the finance minister don't talk, say, then gets money. And now census, the Statistics Sierra Leone say they are not prepared. And why are they not prepared? Now because the money what they need for them to let them be strategically prepared and then also get all the logistics that they need. In terms of recruitment and all that, all this boils down to money. So it's the same government. We then can't talk about say we're ready. The president make the proclamation, but really the government that just words they can make. There's no preparation. And in fact, once you get the money, also it boils down to what I tell you just now. You begin NPSC come in able seat. You do come the brag say you get huge money. Really don't now your account now you waiting call. Do you really have the money? Or if you get the money, you get the picking at art. You think about the picking feature. And this is the same thing when they happen. So this government know they think about the future of this country because the implication of us not having census we're very credible. Any so do pass another 10 years. They are huge, Khadija. So again, it's not. I don't even look at Statistics Sierra Leone because I don't define Statistics Sierra Leone currently as an institution. One of the institutions we don't sung within the state capture agenda. So they've been regulated from the power that be. So the same power that we supposed to give them the money and other support they would need for let's start the work. If they don't give the money, so they blame the government itself. So every proclamation where they don't make and whatever thing where the Minister of Finance don't can talk not the media, it's not true. We challenge them. If it's true, then let's go ahead with the census. Lord, do the right thing, like give the money, but it's nothing. They are not ready to do that. And again, the other thing also, we practice them. And for let's see this, Khadija, if let's say, for instance, you want to set up, let's say when I want to set up this institution, then you tell me, say, ABS, we need support, we need 60% support. Then I say, okay, you bring your 40%, then I'll support you. Then I don't count one term, I don't see you get even 1%. I don't go put me money. Don't go get confidence over the process because they have, we get history of them failing. Now the 2021 midterm census. Nobody can't take the money we can't throw in Australia, especially now that they're asking for a whopping $30 million. That's a huge sum of money. Nobody no go bring the money if they not see the government is it's then committed.
The APC, according to waiting on Secretary General been talk on Friday, where una be dey pull the reports. Una say una want see international best practice where Statistics Sierra Leone go conduct this census in 2026 December. Waiting on they recommend say need for be done forget this internationally best practice on this census.
That's a manifold of things the mood on highlights. We expert them on the day when we get that press conference here. And even the Secretary General himself, it was very clear on the things that we want to see the government for do. First of all, right now we ask for a technical audit. We need to get an audit because if you don't see the partners they don't come make them state of preparedness assessments and then see the country is not prepared. We want to know first of all waiting lead to that. The president don't make a proclamation and we don't get the Minister of Finance don't talk to the money day. We want to know as citizens them. Not pull APC aside. It is your right to know which side the thing fall apart. What caused the problem? So we need to get that audit or that follow we know which side the problem there. Because statistics they say, oh, we not get this, we not don't do this. Why make we not don't do? And where the finance minister, as you say, if I can quote from your words, we not don't get an studio talk say get the money, and the president don't make the proclamation. So we want to know. We need to pick the bone from the flesh. So now one area that we don't call them for do because international best practice for any time they give you a task for do, you're able to start the thing within the required timeline. Then there's a problem. You need to go back and do reflection. So we need to know why. Because there's nothing we will do right now as a country if we don't know what will happen first. For let you fix the present, oftentimes history must be revisited. So we want to let them tell we that one day. And we know also, Khadija, that if you want to conduct census, now they don't talk about recruitment. That recruitment will be something which is very transparent. One of the things that we don't see over time, this particular SLPP governments where then just anything they do, the tribalism, and thuggery and other things, then when they do things they say just thing would it benefit them. They have no recourse to which they talk, even something like for say do thing where they make everybody feel part of it. And it's very, very important that inclusive one for see that inclusivity. And we also want to see this time round. Somebody that go work like for example na Zimi with predominant people who did let's say for instance they speak one language. Recruit somebody from Zimi. If not Zimi, but somebody who understand the terrain, who understand the corners they all, because census is about having everybody counted. If me not sabi Zimi, then obviously there's a problem. I'm not going to forgive the institution, the results where everybody go look, where we go look at that result there as it's a day within the parameters of what would they call international best practice. So the recruitment has to be locals, people away in that district there. You cannot take somebody from, say for instance, from Cambia, you can't go all the way a Pujon for good work. Where the person not affair with the terrain. Where the person not sabi speak the language. How do you get the people counted? How do you ask pertinent questions them? And that's what they do. We see them do them in the last census where they get. We see them do them back, even voter registration process. Then they go take people them from all the way from point Z to point A. Because then you work, now for them work with a certain category of people in the country. And we don't want to see that. Sierra Leone is all we have. We all pay allegiance to the green, white, and blue. So, and for able to do something, it has to be something we forget a national face, something we for be very inclusive. Make and let it be the people within the area within the day, not them for help the census. You cannot take somebody who not understand a particular place. So we want to see that, Khadija. And the other thing we want for do, in terms of in terms of the timelines, we want to get them very clear. It shouldn't be a secret society. It's an institution where established by an act of parliament, and it's the prescription where they don't give them in terms of how to run that institution. It's very clear.
But
do the right thing.
But according to statistics, Mr. Kagbo,
in the public eye.
Mr. Kagbo,
very important.
Mr. Kagbo, according to Statistics Salon, una get a representative na the ad hoc committee where they set up before even they make pronouncements say the census not get for happen. So all of the issues they they raise now, una representative una get na this ad hoc committee where they sit down na Statistics Salon. Not be don't raise them earlier.
This is not even about our representative only in that steering committee or other committee where census statistics Sierra Leone. We know this. SLPP then gets one pattern. If they call you, say, Khadija, you are a member of this particular group, then just they do a normal on paper. When it comes to doing the actual work, they don't even consult you, engage you. That's what they do. Then they get you on paper. If them people here then get we're not surprised for go sit down before partners them and talk, say, we invited the APC. A lot of the things, even though the partners then come, when we national deputy and national chairman, we contact them. Even when the meeting they come, they say they be invited. Who they invite? We don't know that the person we then send the invitation to. Even when the chairman say, okay, I want to come now. You don't invite somebody, the boss say they can. I say no, when I no need for come, when I get for wait for. This is what they're doing. They don't want the APC for they part of the things them way we get right for them too. So either them talk okay, Khadija, if the same person, the minister, don't can talk, so we get money, and later they say they don't postpone census because of lack of preparedness. What does that tell you? What then they tell you? You don't trust them. Now government will be saying they can't talk on radio. Then they say things them, but when you go check what's in the talk, it does not exist. So yes, an APC person by paper he they say yes, on paper he they say this person only represent the political party. But when you come for the conduct of those meetings, very strategic meetings, and will forget representation, then they call and it happen even at the tripartite implementation process. You know, we get few people even though now they appoint them. Now state institutions they represent. We get the mayor of Freetown, the mayor of McKinney, and then we get the leader of parliament. But when the steering committee of the tripartite implementation committee, they meet, they don't even tell them. The information they can late. You know, it's like when they say, would they do this, like that play catch business and they do. You know, they're not serious. You know, because they know what's in the plan, they feel say what's in don't happen prior, they go happen again. And we want to tell them, Khadija, and one let it stay in record. Anything this country is all we have. Our responsibility is to ensure that Sierra Leone then a trajectory of progress. And that responsibility does not lie in governance only because voting, my right to vote, not to say me role for play as a citizen in the governance of a country does not stop in the ballot box. So, we have, as a citizen, we have the right to hold government accountable. And we get the right, we get the constitutional right. If government not do the right thing, for long stop them for say, you cannot go this way. And all of those things where the constitution prescribe, say, we get right for do them. This time around, if they say do manipulation, you keep anything, we then go meet with stiff resistance. And we mean this. We mean this, Sierra Leone is our country. Because again, as a national, you come on and begin talk, say, Sierra Leone, even recently, the green milestone will be on the happen in terms of the banimo Sierra Leone they get. Even myself, if I travel, go to a certain country, why they go to more quick and pass? Then they stop in a corner because of for any mistake where somebody do in the country now, so they get a ripple effect on every national. If that's something we can forget, international, you don't create international concern. Then they stop you. Even the use of drugs. The moment when they say high-profile people and within the government of a country, they don't involve into certain things. It affects every citizen. Don't become a suspect. And this is what we are telling them. We may not be part of the things when they do things when for do, but it gets a ripple effect on each and every Sierra Leonean. And census is a very, very important thing, Khadija. Well, let Sierra Leoneans know that. If you not deliver census, the credible census who need for the purposes for the government for prepare for education, for development, and other things them, including elections, then Sierra Leone 9 years for suffer, not to you, the politician. Because they go and do so, some of them, as something happened just now, it don't go. It don't left me a youth within the country. It don't left that Mami where they send it, of course. It don't left Pamusa where they na Bomsamba. Now they face the branch of the failures. So we are saying to them this time, Sierra Leone should be prioritized. The interests of the country should be prioritized. Nobody know they play games. If you're going to win election, it has to be a genuine election, free and fair, credible elections, na the ballot box. You cannot machinate na corner, you feel say you do this thing because you want to get a political edge. We will not agree to that anymore, Khadija.
All right, before you left with Mr. Kagbo, now that una don't do una work as a committee, una don't bring out una report about the things them where una find out and self make recommendation to statistics salon and the general public. Any timeline there where the APC don't give statistics salon for come out and respond to una report?
Well, first of all, we are the statements of the National Secretary General and by extension, the Deputy National Chairman will be represent the chairman on that day. And then we own chairman at the Census Committee was very clear. We communicate to the government of Sierra Leone, follow tell them, say, we know to the DEPA, and for tell them, say, we don't agree. We get plenty MPs, which means our MPs and they represent a huge chunk of constituents in the country. We form part of the voting population. And besides, even somebody, when it comes to census, it's not only for people away EBC that they get right to vote, minors or people away EBC, mentally retarded people, or people who don't give capability at all for able to be part of the census. These are also Leoneans with census for cover. Because when it comes to the felt needs, like a minors where they go school, begin away they are from a kindergarten, begin away in a nursery school. All of these are Sierra Leoneans. Now census able for account of them so that the government will prepare adequately for meet their educational needs. So we are saying here, you have to do the right thing. This is not about politics alone. And when it's talk this because of politics, we say this because we are the biggest opposition political party in the country. We get a huge number of parliamentarians them. So we are SNPP them. We should be talking politics every day. We say a progressive government day, you have to engage the opposition in every step of the way. Any way they plan, the opposition will be part of it. But when they go sit in a corner, you can't no more, you can't tell people waiting for do, and you come back, you turn back, and they play like say, hey, come on now. Our rights to vote or our rights to participate in governance, stop at the ballot box. So we don't tell them. The message there is very clear, and when they wait, just like you said, say statistics Sierra Leone, then they study the statements where APC don't make and they come back for respond. And in that, we're able to know exactly if an institution where they listen. But for me, I tell you for free, I hope they listen. And I hope they come back with a message where very progressive, a message where we say very nationalistic. We go work with them. We're ready for work with them. We are very clear about this. The time the world will not be comfortable, they will say already put on, which are very clear. But this time around, we want for a credible and timely, constitutionally time-bound census be conducted in Sierra Leone. Right. They don't push us 2026. We don't highlight what will be the challenges. If they're committed, we can still deliver that census, and it has to be done. But there are steps they wouldn't for do, and any step wouldn't take, for the secret society. We're not a partner in governance. Opposition is a partner in governance. You have to involve the opposition. And not just us APC, but also other political parties. Right. Because let it not be say they personalize the thing now, SAPP, APC thing. We have other registered political parties. But you know, go sit in that corner, you do something, and we say, when I sneeze as pauper, everybody in Sierra Leone should catch cold. That is a thing of the past. It's not going to happen anymore.
All right,
so we want them for them to be a listening government and respond to the things they would ask them, so that this country will get a credible census. Sierra Leone will be better prepared for its development trajectory when we can take power. Because we know it's not even if we are coming 2028 for take the reins of governance. So we want now the right thing to be done. You don't go now up garrets, where in the bill, you see in the bill, now you get for Didi at the last floor, and you see the foundation already done, it's shaky.
All right.
You're going, it's very troubling, and that's why we're telling them they should do the right thing. The thing where the Constitution prescribes it to them. The thing where the statute prescribes it for do a normal way to them. We're okay with that.
All right. Many thanks for you joining with this morning and states waiting on a find out from on a report on a do and self talk about the recommendation them we wanna put inside this report as a technical working committee. It'll be a pleasure for talk to you this morning.
Thank you, and thank you, listeners.
All right, that's now Abubakar Kabowena member na the APC Census Committee. Be they talked to we earlier about a report we then published on Friday. Usai then say the census with statistics salon don't postpone to 2026. If it happen, it gets some implications then, and then we talk about the implications then. They quickly look at few messages them we una don't send na the program this morning before we go wrap up. The first one where I dey take from Facebook, it come out from Victor Akumengo. They say the issue is funding with a budget of $37 million and government's pledge of $6 million, which is a challenge for timely implementation. Conducting a census is a statutory obligation and relying on external funding is high risk.
David Joseph Aliu on the Facebook, they say since government has allocated $6 million and with the global courts challenge, how can we rally around opposition parties to support the forthcoming census?
This one from Prince King na YouTube is say, Weto, APC all about you is politics. To me, this makes you an irresponsible opposition. You don't put solution or suggestion. All you do is irresponsible criticism. APC una try sit up straight.
This one from Fode Mustafa Toure. It say if everyone has a free identity card issued by NCRA, which is biometric, why will we need a census? Where are the identity cards? If you bundle the tripartite recommendations and the constitutional review process, the tripartite will be a complete waste of time.
All right, my final one where they come out from Dauda Tarawali on Facebook. They say both political parties are colossal failure. For 63 years, both of them have been in governance at various intervals with nothing to show. Our country is far from being developed. We are not even close to a middle-income country. These two political parties are like a knee on the neck of over 8 million Sierra Leoneans.
This final one from Dauda Tarawali, it says simple. Government no gets money for run the census next year. Hope you understand that Lonta the country broke.
All right, from the messages then there, na so go end the breakfast show for today. Many thanks to una all weather watch we this morning and also contribute to the program by way how una send una messages them through the comment section at the various platforms they also on the watch we. Continue for watch Liberty TV throughout the day as we get different contents them who they bring cantona, but things them will get for happen with different people all over the country as we there. So for bring on all the information there. If you not follow we page it, kindly press the follow button on YouTube. Kindly subscribe to the channel and also not forget for following all social media handles them. We WhatsApp channel get very interesting topics them we can upload the for we viewers them na WhatsApp. Also go to WhatsApp, search for Liberty TV Online and we channel go come up and you follow the channel. Mina Khadija Bangura they say have a blessed day.
All right, until we meet again, Mabel Kabade say get a good week and goodbye.
Develop city, then clean, all clean city, develop.
This is Yvonne Akisoya, Mayor of Freetown, and today I want to talk to Freetonians about sanitation. We objective, transform Freetown, transforming lives. We not go able to achieve them if we all not join hands. Freetown City Council get role, but every Freetonian also get responsibility. Let we start first with the fact say FCC with the sweep 110 major streets every single morning from Monday to Saturday. But when we don't sweep the streets, if Freetonians then come and they continue for heap dirty in the street, you know they make the place look fine. Now make we get them litter bins them. The yellow bins we wanna go see around. So in the waka, you drink from your water bottle, your water plastic, you eat your packet something, not even a ground where you done. Make sure say you put on one of them bins then they. That litter bin they, you know they for you host dirty. You know mean say you for pack you host dirty, you can pin her next to the bins them. Not to the idea that. Not give you host dirty, Today one way the Allah say clean salon. No say that dirty way they collect now you host. In no get for Karango, now the one of the two official sites. In order Karango Kisi Bome, in order Karango King Tom Bome. It turns so it left on a ground. And now we council get a problem, but you said get a problem because now front somebody else in Domot, your own dirty don't end up. So wait you for do with you host dirty. We get the one then a council where we don't certify, say they're not approved waste providers. Then they on tricycles, some of them they not vehicle. You will get host, you will get business, you in a hospital, institution, everybody for make sure say their waste collected by an approved FCC waste collector. We get the tricycle groups, we get the companies. So you go see them around. We engage with them on a regular basis. And wait till we go do now as we come into this new year. Now for make sure say FCC stand behind them for you for no uside and day and for let them self go to you so that we no go get a gap. When you eat dirty in a gutter, it end up na Lumley Beach, Toke Beach. All the tourism ambition where we get for the city, we lost that potential there. FCC, they spend boku money pan dirty business. The fuel, the labor, the vehicle maintenance, the spare parts, the night operations, the illegal dump site clearing where we get for the do every now and then. All that boku money, I'm not going to say we're not going to spend anything, no, but we're going to reduce some. If Fritonians then do the right thing. Because we're not going to get for go clear illegal dump sites. We're not going to get for sweep as many streets and spend as long. So if we reduce that money we spend now on dirty business, we go able put some on development. We all want for improving municipal schools. We want improve the markets them. We want for let we see new developments at the city. That money we use for dirty business. You and while we all make up our mind. Pay.
Watching Liberty Breakfast Show on Liberty Online TV.